For weeks, thousands of migrants like these today, 6 miles off the coast of Dover, have attempted to cross the channel from Calais. One of the busiest shipping lanes in the world, authorities in both countries have warned how dangerous it is, especially in these makeshift vessels. In the early hours of this morning, French police found a boy on a beach suffering from pneumonia after his boat had capsized during an attempt. Police began searching for his fellow passenger, a 16-year-old friend who couldn't swim. They found his body nearby. He's yet to be named. Home Secretary Priti Patel, who visited Calais in July, tweeted, "This horrendous incident serves as a brutal reminder of the abhorrent criminal gangs and people smugglers who exploit vulnerable people. Working together, we are determined to stop them." Despite the British and French governments being at an impasse on the issue, the French citizenship minister retweeted the Home Secretary's message and promised renewed efforts against the smugglers. But campaigners say it's government policy, not the worsening sea conditions, responsible for this tragedy.
The only thing that would be worse than it needing a child to die to get somebody to take action would be if it needs another one to die. Really, we need somebody to take action now. There is an answer. If there was a safe and legal alternative, people would take it. They don't need to be risking their lives to claim asylum. We can give them an alternative. This is not the fault of the smugglers, it's the fault of the system.
Despite what happened overnight, migrants have continued to cross. These pictures today of one of the 16 boats which have made it over so far. There's concern now that in the rush to cross before the deterioration of weather and conditions in the autumn, this might not be the last tragedy in the Channel.
And Vincent joins me now. So Vincent, the death of this teenager is such a terrible reminder just how dangerous it is to try and cross the Channel in the way that they are doing it. Do you think this could act as a deterrent to others?
Well, sadly, so far it doesn't seem to be deterring anyone from the danger, because we've had 16 boats already make it to British waters just today, and 4 others have been turned back by the French authorities. And if you look at the figures, just to give you a scale of this surge, between the beginning of this year and the 11th of August, 5 times as many migrants have made this crossing as in the same period as 2019. So that's 4,343 migrants who've made it to the beaches or been picked up in boats, compared to 857 in the same 8 months in 2019. Many of these are fleeing war-torn countries like Syria, Yemen and Libya. And what we're seeing is this rise in successful crossings is emboldening even those who cannot pay to go in a motorised boat. And so we think in this instance they were going in things like kayaks and canoes, and that might have been why we've had this tragedy overnight.